We got Jim Bass from Mike Bass Sport, and also Ryan Aroni from United Way of Greater Lorain County. They're in here this morning, I think, because of the Mike Bass Sport Points for Charity. Last talked with both of you guys at the kickoff for the United Way campaign. Ryan, why don't we first start to say, how has the campaign been going since that beginning of the football season when that started?
That was a great start. It's hard to imagine that this much time has passed already, but things are going great right now. We're very excited about the way things are coming with the campaign, and we're also very excited about the way that our work is coming in the community. We have a lot of exciting news that we're going to be unveiling going on here in the beginning of the new year, so we couldn't be more excited.
So by saying that, you're saying, I can't tell you about it now, but stay tuned, right?
I can hint at it. I think that's a radio tease. I learned that in a class.
Very good, very good. Good to see you're picking up on some of these things. Jim Bass, also from Mike Bass Sport, joining us. You're very much, as a business, involved in the United Way. The shirt, they say, Give United, and the thing is give, advocate, volunteer. I'm sure your company does a lot of those things, right?
We try to, sure. My dad started the company back in the late 70s, and from the very beginning he was involved with a lot of charities, and we're just continuing that tradition.
And one of the things that we started, speaking of tradition, another year of the Points for Charity, combining United Way, Mike Bass Sport, and WEOL's football programming on Friday nights. The game of the week that we had on the air, for every touchdown, field goal, and turnover that occurred during the game, money would be donated to the United Way. And they had 206 touchdowns, 15 field goals, and 84 turnovers. And it came to a grand total of $4,575. Congratulations! Thanks very much for participating.
Well, I'm glad the teams are scoring, and I'm glad some good defenses out there.
Yes, there were quite a few turnovers in the games I had a chance to listen to, so that's exciting.
And of course, this money then goes to the United Way. What does something like that mean to the programs that you have at United Way?
It means so much for us. We're really working on collaboratively bringing different agencies together to work towards a common goal, and to have an investment like that from Mike Bass Ford really helps us pool our resources together with another great organization and make more of an impact in the community. And for Mike Bass Ford to be out there on such a popular broadcast like WEOL High School football shows the leadership and shows the importance of giving back to the community. So we really do just appreciate not only the investment but the leadership as well.
And for you, it sort of gives goodwill for your company. People hear about your company as well, but it also keeps the name United Way out in front. Every Friday night, every time there's a touchdown or whatever, they're mentioning on the air about Points for Charity, United Way. And as we know in radio, repetition is what gets people thinking about it. So the more they hear about United Way, the more when it comes time for someone asking for a donation, they have more of a connection to it than if they haven't thought about it.
Absolutely, and the hope is, as the name's out there and as the mentions keep going on, that people will look into it. And if they're not familiar with what United Way is and what we're doing here in Lorain County, that they'll look us up. They'll check the website, see the work that we're doing, and really just kind of give them a spark to check out what's going on and want to get them involved. And I've always said too, I think it's really cool for a kid who's in high school playing football to really be able to benefit back to their community. So the kids from Avon who made a run this year, or Keystone or Clearview or whoever it was that was on the radio, that kid who scored a touchdown or caused a turnover or kicked a field goal in a handful of cases, they really gave back to the community by the sponsorship and the donation coming back to the United Way.